Okay, so here is a core element that I love about tabletop role-playing games, and it is an element that will draw me to video games, PC games. If the game refuses to reward half-assed people that don't try when they play the game, they don't put their best foot forward, well, that game right away appeals to me just on that element alone. And that is a great thing about tabletop role-playing games. If you play casually or if you half-ass in any way, you will not get the best experience that a tabletop role-playing game has to offer. You will not escape through your mind into the game the way I will. You will not be as immersed into your imagination as I am. At that stage, we're not playing different styles. I'm simply having a better experience overall than you are. And to me, that is the most satisfying part about tabletop role-playing games. Yeah, the bear and pretzel people might have a good laugh out of character that night, but their experience will never be as good as mine if that's all they're doing. Again, this is not about a difference in styles. I am simply having a better experience than they are. Now, it doesn't mean anybody has to experience the game in the way that I suggest that I do, right? This is the way I like it. But it is a fact. If you are casually playing, like if you're half-assing, if you're somewhat lazy, you will not have as good of an experience with a tabletop role-playing game as I will. This is what I mean when I say I'm not really talking about the differences in style here. I'm saying that if the bear and pretzel players had the experience that I'm having, right away they would acknowledge that experience, the one I'm having, as being better. And I mean every single one of them, if they could get as immersed as I get, escape into the game through their mind in the way that I do, well, that's the drug that draws people into the hobby for decades. And if you think you can repeat that with some bear and pretzels and half-assetry and barely paying attention and being lazy, if you think that will repeat that experience for you, where you'll have a great experience, no. You might have a great experience laughing out of character, like for the social gathering that you have going on, but it won't be because of the game and the way that you think. At that point, you could put the game away and play Monopoly, and you'd have the same fucking experience. Tabletop role-playing games are unique, so I don't need to repeat the type of experience that I'm having in Monopoly in a tabletop role-playing game. That's why I prefer to play or run the game at the top of the mountain. And once I reach that peak, everything else seems boring and a waste of time. Anyway, for now, take care.